Well, I come to say hello, and the next thing I know, Wendy's putting me to work.
It's a mistake to come see me at 5 o'clock in the morning because I'm already working.
I came by for a cup of coffee, and the next thing I know, I'm sanding parts.
So listen, I didn't get rich by standing around watching YouTube like you, you know. Listen, what we're going to do, and this is significant. This is the reason I want to put this on a video. This is a part that goes on the tank. Glenn is taking his black Ducati, turning it into a red Ducati. He got a spare set of bodywork. Just like I got a spare set of wheels and stuff. But what he's going to do, and we're going to do this.
Luciano said all Ducatis are supposed to be red.
Yeah, especially his yellow one. We have these stickers that John Pothier graciously made up. And we've got a bunch of them, by the way. Anybody would like one of these to put on their helmet or their bike. The only problem is, it's to remember our friend Larry Dituri. I have them on 2 of my bikes now, but here's the problem. It's a water release decal. In this case, we're going to clear over later in the day once we get... He's got to do some sanding. He's got to be man up to the bar and do some sanding here. Okay. Once we put this on, we'll put a couple of coats of clear. It's got to dry a couple of days. And of course, it's in a tribute to our late friend. And boy, do we miss him. Everybody I know misses Larry. He's in my shop. We have a lot of, I don't know, a lot of the people that I've already passed on into motorcycle heaven, and my good friend Frank, of course. And the things that I remember, the things that made my life worthwhile. And one of the things I really like, Chris took this picture. It makes me look a lot younger than I am. Not that much younger. You can see the kind of respect I'm getting. But anyway, and we're in the middle of doing Vlad's project. We got all the carbon fiber stuff, one more part to spray, so we'll spray that and Glenn's part at the same time. We got the Kawasaki we're working on. That's out in the garage drying right now. The side covers can be, they're actually ready to be wet sanded. We got all our curvy girl things ready for this next restoration. And of course, the big part of this job is going to be when I do this body work for Vlad. We're going to show in detail, because Mark Morgan wants to do it too. We're going to detail how to make the proper carbon fiber. I ordered a bunch from Brodak of the nice fresh CA, so Mark is going to take some home and do some reinforcements on his bike. But here's a tip. If you take the parts off and reinforce them before they crack, it's a lot more fun than after they crack, like this. Once they crack, you're pretty much screwed. Same thing with this. Once you fall into that category, and this is a $46,000 motorcycle, and it cracked. So look at this one. You got to be. And one of the things I'm going to do, Glenn, I got a bunch of those extra gold bolts. I'm going to try just making those bolts hand tight and Loctite in the bolt, because the washer is rubber, and seeing if that'll hold the bodywork on and put all of these. And these are an expensive motorcycle. Yeah. And boy, you tighten them up and you get problems. So that's we're going to be working on that. This is 100 hours of work doing this.
These take the rubber well nuts just like a lot of Japanese bikes, and especially the Ducati.
Yes, and up
if
here,
that well nut falls through the hole, that's
screwed.
how a lot of people crack the plastic.
Yeah, see, but up here, some of these things, they really have to be addressed. And because the things, like up here, even the paint is chipping off and everything. Well, we got a lot of stuff to work on, but the biggest thing is we're going to make stickers up before the next Larry Memorial ride. And so if people want to take a sticker and put it on their helmet for the day or the week or the year, and we'll get them made in vinyl. It's up to Glenn to find somebody who does the vinyl. You had the guy in New York City. Yep. We'll get John to make up the file. I think he's already made it up. But anyway, sand away. Yeah, you'll be happy you came to see me this afternoon.
Can I eat now?
No. There's no food until that part is in clear and drying. And you come 5 in the morning, this is what happens. You got to go to work. You got to work with the chickens. Because,
I tried to sneak in and you caught me.
No. Luciano tries that. We moved some furniture the other day, and he tries sneaking in here at 7:30, and I'm wide awake painting, the compressors going. Made him nuts. Anyway. All right. That's looking good here.
Coming out.
Now, Luciano's got the H1 in his garage. He's going to fire it up in the next couple of days.
Can't wait for that.
Can't wait to hear that.
That's going to be.
In fact, I watched Jay Leno Garage on the H2 just to see. I wanted to hear some two-strokes.
We need to hear
and
that.
Morgan was here yesterday, but you know what Morgan did? Listen, I gotta expose Mark for the man he is. He comes over here, and the baby and I are playing with this Hot Wheels set. And Mark was having more fun with the Hot Wheels than the baby was. The baby said, "It's my Hot Wheels!" Ah! Oh, Mark, you're such a guy.
We know what we have to get Mark for Christmas.
So anybody wants to send Mark a Christmas card with a Hot Wheels gift card?
Gonna get him a Hot Wheels set.
I was looking up Hot Wheels. There's a multiple racetrack that lists for $375. A 6-lane AC-powered. Can you imagine?
That's a serious. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, so Auntie, up to the bar. It's your turn to pay.
It's good. It's a Miles Christmas.
Miles Christmas.